To initiate a profound cellular reboot, you must forcefully halt this digestive friction and flush your system with a single, highly restorative whole food. This is the precise physiological premise of the watermelon cleanse. Disclaimer: we are not doctors, but we are passionate about regaining and maintaining optimal biological health. We share our own documented experience and research. If you have pre-existing medical conditions, please contact your primary care provider for guidance before initiating a cleanse, fasting, or a mono-meal period. The concept of a pure fruit cleanse doesn't originate from modern dietary clinics or corporate weight loss programs. Instead, its specific mechanical origins trace directly back to the foundational principles of early 20th century naturopathy and the intense natural hygiene movements. Pioneers of raw biological healing understood a deeply ignored physiological truth. Sweet, highly water-dense, seed-bearing fruits are the absolute most biologically compatible substances for the human gastrointestinal tract. The watermelon cleanse specifically exploded in modern popularity during the rapid rise of the raw vegan and alternative health sectors. Holistic practitioners began strictly documenting the staggering metabolic benefits of isolating the digestive tract by eating exclusively one type of high-water fruit. The standard, highly recommended foundational protocol is strict and uncompromising. You consume absolutely nothing but fresh, ripe watermelon for exactly 3 to 5 consecutive days. However, the biological results of this deep tissue flush are often so profound that practitioners become deeply enthusiastic about the surging, unshakable energy levels, prompting them to extend the period aggressively. In extreme, heavily documented cases within alternative fasting communities, there are modern testimonials of individuals sustaining a pure watermelon regimen for up to 90 consecutive days. Extended periods like this are utilized to aggressively dissolve hardened mucoid plaque, flush stagnant lymphatic fluid, and achieve radical tissue detoxification that a standard 3-day sweep simply can't reach. It's a highly demanding, intensely effective biological reset that completely bypasses the modern, highly processed diet industry and forces the body to cleanse its own house. To understand exactly why this specific protocol operates as a true master cleanse, you must grasp the critical biological concept of the mono-meal. When you consume a standard modern dinner containing a chaotic mixture of heavy fats, dense complex carbohydrates, and fibrous animal proteins, your stomach becomes a war zone. It must constantly alter its internal pH levels and release a massively complex cocktail of conflicting digestive acids. Proteins require a highly acidic environment to break down, while starches require an alkaline environment. When you mix them, the digestive juices neutralize each other. The food just sits in your gut, slowly fermenting, putrefying, and leaching toxic byproducts into your bloodstream. This mechanical process requires a staggering amount of sheer cellular and thermal energy just to survive the meal. Watermelon, however, is an incredibly complete yet effortlessly digestible biological package. It contains a perfect native balance of raw organic electrolytes, active biological enzymes, bioavailable carbohydrates, essential amino acids, and vital trace proteins. When you execute a mono-meal, meaning you consume absolutely nothing but this single specific fruit, you completely eliminate all internal digestive confusion and chemical fermentation. Your stomach only has to produce one specific, highly targeted type of digestive enzyme. The fruit processes smoothly and completely exits the stomach in a fraction of the normal time. The exact moment your body realizes it no longer has to struggle to break down heavy, conflicting meals, a massive biological shift occurs. Your gastrointestinal tract effectively powers down. With the immense amount of time and thermal energy your digestive system suddenly saves, your body forcefully redirects that raw electrical power directly into the deep restoring functions of your internal organs. Your central nervous system now has the required metabolic currency to aggressively restore itself, actively repairing damaged cellular tissue, mapping out injuries, and hunting down trapped metabolic waste. Simultaneously, your entire intestinal tract is heavily and continuously brushed clean by the fruit's highly soluble organic fibers, stripping away days or even weeks of stagnant waste. Drinking dead, chemically treated tap water doesn't fully hydrate your deep tissue because it lacks the necessary biological electrical charge and mineral structure. It simply passes through your digestive tract and gets urinated out. Watermelon is a highly refreshing, intensely low-calorie superfruit that's composed of exactly 92% biologically active structured water. When you consume this living liquid, it operates fundamentally differently from bulk water poured from a standard plastic bottle. The water locked inside the cellular walls of a watermelon is deeply embedded with vital natural electrolytes, specifically high-grade potassium and magnesium. These minerals act as biological spark plugs. Because the water is already organically filtered by the root system of the plant, it completely bypasses the standard digestive delay, absorbing almost instantly into your cellular matrix. This superior form of rapid hydration forcefully prevents fluid loss, aggressively reduces deep neurological fatigue, and keeps your raw energy levels completely stable and high. This is particularly vital during intense hot weather or immediately after an exhausting physical workout when your body has dumped its mineral reserves through sweat. While the general public simply views watermelon as a casual, sugary summer snack, elite athletes and highly informed holistic practitioners utilize it as a targeted cardiovascular weapon. This specific fruit possesses a massive concentration of a highly unique, naturally occurring amino acid called L-citrulline. When you ingest large quantities of raw watermelon during this cleanse, this L-citrulline rapidly enters your bloodstream, bypasses the destructive enzymes in your liver, and travels directly to your kidneys. Inside the kidneys, your biological machinery efficiently converts it into another highly vital amino acid called L-arginine. This rapid chemical conversion triggers a massive systemic release of nitric oxide directly within the endothelial lining of your blood vessels. Nitric oxide is a highly volatile, highly desirable signaling molecule that literally commands the smooth muscle tissue of your entire arterial network to instantly relax, widen, and aggressively expand. This powerful vasodilatory effect naturally and safely drops your resting blood pressure while simultaneously forcing massive amounts of highly oxygenated, nutrient-dense blood straight into your deep, microscopic capillary beds. Because of this drastic sustained increase in blood flow, the watermelon cleanse heavily accelerates extreme exercise recovery. The widened blood vessels physically flush out the stagnant buildup of lactic acid, forcefully clear blood urea and nitrogen from your muscle tissue, and safely ease deep muscle soreness after periods of intense, demanding physical activity. You're essentially utilizing the biochemical properties of a whole fruit to organically power wash your entire cardiovascular network from the inside out. When you successfully initiate a deep bodily flush and your organs begin actively dumping stored toxins, you naturally stir up highly reactive metabolic garbage. If left completely unchecked in the bloodstream, these circulating toxins can cause massive free radical damage to your healthy, vulnerable cells. The watermelon cleanse naturally provides its own biological armor to violently neutralize this exact chemical threat through an incredibly high concentration of a powerful antioxidant known as lycopene. Lycopene is the specific, highly active organic pigment that gives the interior of the fruit its deep, vibrant red color. In the world of cellular biology, it's firmly recognized as one of the absolute most potent singlet oxygen quenchers on the planet. As the heavy water content flushes the deep tissue toxins out of your filtering organs, the lycopene aggressively hunts down and neutralizes destructive free radicals before they can attach to your cells. It actively protects your fragile cellular DNA from oxidative stress and significantly reduces the long-term risk of severe chronic illnesses, such as degenerative cardiovascular disease and certain aggressive forms of cellular mutation. Simultaneously, the fruit delivers a massive, highly bioavailable payload of essential vitamins A and C. These specific vitamins are biologically non-negotiable for extreme physical maintenance and tissue repair. Vitamin C is the mandatory cofactor required by your body to synthesize raw collagen. It rapidly repairs damaged skin cells, strengthens your joint cartilage, and gives you a highly visible, radiant complexion. Internally, vitamin A actively crosses the blood-retinal barrier to aggressively protect the delicate, highly sensitive tissue of your eyes from the slow, destructive progression of age-related macular degeneration. It's a total head-to-toe biological defense mechanism. Stop burdening your biology with chaotic meals. Subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.